Hey guys, welcome again back to my channel. I am Hanika. If you're coming for the first time, please go ahead and subscribe. Remember to like, share, and comment. Today, I'm gonna talk about the places that I've worked. The places that I've worked. And I did not realize it was so much. And what I'm planning to do is when I go to Jamaica, I'm going to do a vlog and stop at all these places to see if they still look the same. This is not in order because I didn't remember some of them, and then I jot it down afterwards. Now I remember I did youth service right out of high school. Youth service, and at the time the stipend was $4,000 every fortnight. I don't know what it is now. After I did the youth service, I was out of work for a bit because sometimes you gotta be searching for jobs, because when you do the youth service, some of the places that you do the 6 months for, they hire you. But I was working at a school where the classroom that I was in already had a teacher, and then I was not a professional teacher, so I was just like teacher's aide or something like that at the school where I started their netball program. I don't know if they're still doing that, because they had a football program, and I came together with the coach that was doing the football, and we arranged a netball program as well. And I was at every football matches and all that with the boys. Now, after I did the youth service, it's kind of hot, guys. After I did the youth service, I worked at a wholesale. The name was Independent Wholesale. Independent Wholesale. I can't even remember the exact year these were, but the youth service was, I think, in '98, and I worked at this wholesale. I worked at this wholesale. I think it was 2001, and the name is Independent Wholesale. That is in Spanish Town. The last time I was in Jamaica, they branch off. They even have a pharmacy now. They have a section where they only do like ear products and stuff like that. And the other side, that where I was working, the original part, they're still selling like groceries. After that, I worked because I had a medical issue, and they're Chinese people, and I had a medical issue, and when I explained it, I had to do minor surgery. And when I explained it to the boss, and he gave me the time, when I came back, he didn't take me back. So I don't know, maybe you think that whatever I did was I couldn't work in the wholesale anymore. So after that, I was out of job again, guys. Rough. And at the end of the street on the main road, there was this bar where they do cash pot and all that, and I started working there. I think I worked there for like 2-3 months, and then after that, because all kind of persons came into that place, and at the time I wasn't a Christian yet, but I still could not stand a certain type of people. I don't have no problem with them, but you have some persons that will always feel like you're okay with whatever they're saying, so they just open their mouth and talk whatever. And that kind of persons came in there, and it was a place that you gamble, buy racehorse and whatever. Then there was this young girl that was working in there, and we teamed together and we said, okay, we're gonna look for jobs. So I wrote a whole bunch of applications, bought envelopes, I put them in, and we went into the town and we walked. We didn't take no taxi. I mean, we walked for hours. At the time, there was mainland. To tell you that how many years ago, there was mainland in Spanish Town. I dropped an application there. I walked. Trust me, guys. I went to courts, and when it was the one down on Young Street, and I dropped one at Rajmaville. That was on Brunswick Avenue. I think the building is still there, but I'm not sure what they're doing. What the building is, what's happening there. Anyways, and I started working there. Guys, the pay wasn't great, but the tip was fabulous. The tip was like double, triple times your pay for the week sometimes. Sometimes for one night you make the tip for the pay that you will make for the week. I enjoyed it there. I loved it there. But then I'm a person like this. People will come up to me and talk to me about issues, about their problems and whatever. So it's not like they're my friends, but I have that face where they think they can confide in me. So there was a little issue that happened there. There was a big party one night and some issues happened, and they thought I knew about it beforehand. I only knew about it when they came to me and said, did you hear about this, whatever. But because I corresponded with those persons, they didn't think it was safe for me to work there anymore. So I got fired. Yeah, that was my first fire. Only fire. I've never been fired. Only that time. Then I started working at Cecil's restaurant after that. Guys, I love this place. I love these guys. When I go to Jamaica, if I have a chance, I go there just to say hi to these people. And while I was there, I learned a lot about food. I always knew about food, like just typical cooking and whatever, but there I learned a lot about food. That's where I first know that you have to oil your pasta after you cook it. You have to oil it so it doesn't stick together. You can pick out one. Yeah, that's the first place. I learned, trust me, a few things. And I met a lot of nice people there. A lot of nice people. Customers, workers. And I got what would you say? I got, well, we would say me get a bus. And I came to Cayman to work. So I left Cecil's and come to Cayman to work. And I was working at a restaurant down the road. And I worked there for 5.5 years. Reason why I left to go to Jamaica. I was pregnant and I went to Jamaica to have my son. And then I was there for like 2 years after. And then after that, I started working at Alorica. At the time, it was West. Then I worked there for like almost 5 years, a couple months shy of 5 years. And then I got another opportunity to come back to Cayman. And that was in 2016. So my son was 8. And I came back and I am here in Little Cayman still, the Cayman Islands. I came back. When I came back, I started working as a janitor and a babysitter. So I was cleaning houses. Yeah, typical janitor. I clean places. I clean people's house. Yeah, no problem. I get paid. Trust me, I get paid. I don't know if I will do that in Jamaica. I don't know. I thought about it. I don't know. I get better pay here cleaning people's houses than in Jamaica. And most times when you are working for like a regular Jamaican, they're not so nice, especially if you're cleaning their house. I've met persons who wash for other people, like they would every week they would go and wash and press and clean, or every other week, you know, like this week they will go wash and press and next week they will go and clean. And then some of the people that they work for is not so nice at all. But I did that here, and while I was doing that, I didn't have anyone around me. When I'm cleaning a house, I am there by myself cleaning. Anywhere I was cleaning, I was there by myself cleaning. So I didn't have anyone over my back watching, anybody over my back saying, you forget that. But I try not to forget anything, because I like my place clean. So if I'm getting paid to clean somewhere else, I better make sure that's clean. So yes, that's 2016. And I did that for a year. And I went to Jamaica, was there for about 6 months. And I just visit and go back, visit and go back like every 3 months. Or when I come here to visit, I stay here like 3 months, and then I go back to Jamaica for a little bit, and then I come back. And then since I come back in 2018, well, overall, I started spending more time here than I spent in Jamaica. Now I have a full-time job, and unfortunately, we're in quarantine, so some of us are working from home. Sometimes I'm not doing anything and I'm bored. And yes, the office is only open like 2 times for the week now, and you only need one person in the office at a time. So most time the rest of us are home. I may go drop by, say hi, come back home when I'm bored, whatever. But yes, those are the places. So that's Alorica, Celsus, Rajmaville. The place that I was talking about, the gambling, the name was Reedy's. And I work at Independence Wholesale. I did youth service, and I did youth service at Marlymount Primary School. That's where I did it. And these are all the places that I've worked. These are all the places that I've worked. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hope there is no more, because this is 8 places that I've worked. Wow. I did 9 months at Rajmaville. I did 9 months at Cecil's. I did 4.5 years in Alorica. I did 5.5 years at the restaurant down the street. I think I worked about 5 months in Independence Wholesale, and I did youth service for 6 months. So that's normally, I don't know how long they're doing it now for, but it was 6 months that you do your service for after you go to a camp for a month. And trust me, the camp for a month was fun. I came from St. Catherine, and I bring home 2 certificates from St. Catherine for sports and all those things. Your girl can't run, but she do her best. Yeah. All right, guys. So this is all the places that I've worked. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Remember, stay blessed, and God bless. And like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys. Until next video.